Hi, welcome to today's Fit Bag, where I'm going to be leading Lauren and you through a 10-minute yoga flow for back pain. If you enjoy it, we have something really special. We launched our membership just a few months ago, and if you want a little bit more or feel like you want a longer flow, make sure that you check out the link below and join our membership. Let's get started. We're going to come right down to the mat. I'm going to have you start in a child's pose. So this is up to you. Take your feet together. Knees can be tight or wide, whatever feels better on your back. We're really focusing in on supporting you. Allow your seat to sink towards your heels. Reach your fingertips away from your hips. Up to you now. See what feels better on your neck. Looking down with your forehead down. Looking to the right, to the left. And start to take a few moments to welcome in your practice. Taking nice deep breaths here, in and out through your nose. Taking a full body scan and just noticing if there's any tension anywhere. Maybe thinking of sending your breath there to create a little bit of space. Taking a moment to let yourself arrive, releasing what may have happened earlier today, right up to the moment you made it to your mat. Each time you inhale, can you allow your belly to expand between your thighs? As you exhale, can you draw your navel back in towards your spine and release? Let's take 2 more full rounds of breath, just like that. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, drawing your navel back towards your spine. 1 more inhale, fill. Maybe at the top, you take another little sip of air here. Exhale, release your breath. Walk your fingertips over to the right. Allow them to come off the mat. Right hand stays where it is. Left hand's going to come to the back of your right. If you can, allow your seat to sink towards your heel a little bit more as you reach your pinky finger away from your hip, creating lots of space. Breathing into your side body. Maybe creating a little bit more space in between your ribs. Doing your best, right? Knowing that the beautiful thing about yoga is that we can do it no matter what body type we have, no matter what our ability is. Come back in through center now. Take your hands over to the left. Maybe your left hand stays where it is. Right hand comes to the back of your left. If you're lucky enough to have a friend with you like I do, maybe you let your hands come over to their mat. My favorite thing about yoga is the connection that it offers, right? We connect to our breath. We connect to ourselves. But we also have the ability to connect to a friend. And if Lauren and I are the ones with you, then we're grateful, right? Come back in through center. Come on up to tabletop, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. And we're going to come in for a few rounds of cat and cow. So as you inhale, let your belly melt. Your shoulders and your sit bones lift up towards the ceiling, taking a nice arch. As you exhale, round your spine, lift your navel up and in. Really protract your shoulders, so press your shoulder blades away from each other. Inhaling for your cow. Exhaling for your cat. Maybe for you, you're linking your breath to your movement. Maybe you're moving a little bit quicker or slower. Right? Whatever you need today. Our bodies show up differently in space every single day. So this gives us permission, right, to listen. Feel free to. Maybe you're doing this and you're home alone. Maybe there's somebody home. But if you want to add in some meows, some moos, go for it. Right? Yoga doesn't always have to be so serious. When you're ready, coming through center, and go ahead and roll out your hips a little bit. Right? What is your body asking for? You can press forward and back. Right? You can flip your fingertips towards your knees, maybe open up your wrists. Be playful. For me, my yoga mat is really my playtime. It's my chance to listen and to tap in. Go ahead and come back in through center. Give yourself 2 more full rounds of breath right here. Yeah, and then come back in neutral tabletop. Go ahead and sit on your heels for a moment. We're going to transition right to our backs. So we're going to come in for a reclined pigeon or a figure 4. So go ahead and lower down to your back. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, cross your right ankle beyond your left thigh. Your choice is stay right here. If you want a little more, take your right hand, place it on your thigh, press it away from you. You might feel a little bit more of an opening in your hip. If you want more, lift your left leg. Maybe you take your hands and interlace them behind the back of your left thigh. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you use your elbow on your right thigh to press it away to open. Maybe you lift your left leg up. Right? Whatever feels best for you, you can roll out your ankles. Right? Take a few nice rounds of breathing. You know, if you're somebody who has Ujjayi breath in your practice or victory breath, creating the sound of the ocean by constricting the back of your throat, you can do that. Maybe rolling out your ankles in the other direction. Now we're just going to switch sides. So hug your knees into your belly. Place the soles of your feet on the mat. Maybe you just windshield wipe your legs side to side right now. Just let that go. And then come back in through center. And we'll inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, left ankle beyond right thigh. Stay right here. Or start to slowly lift your legs, reaching for the back of your right thigh. Maybe right leg lifts up. Maybe you use your left elbow on your left thigh to draw it away from you. Being really mindful here, right? Any tightness in your hamstrings. If your IT bands are a little bit angry, just take what you need. Again, you can roll out your ankles. You know, every time I'm on my yoga mat, it makes me think, like, how often do we actually give ourselves permission to do these things, right? To take a break, to take 10 minutes to stretch and to breathe. And then we'll say, oh, I need to do that. I should do that. But then when we actually get on the mat and do it, don't we always feel so much better? I know I do. Hug your knees into your belly, place the soles of your feet on the mat. And go ahead and windshield wipe your knees side to side if that feels good. And we're going to come into a supported bridge. So we have some blocks right by Lauren's head if you want to reach back, Lauren. If you have blocks, perfect, right? If not, that's okay. You can use textbooks, you can use a pillow or your hands. So I'll show you your options. If you don't have a block, take your hands, bring them right underneath your lower back and stay right here in your bridge. Make sure that your heels are about hip width distance apart and you can brush your fingertips to your heels to make sure they're in alignment. Stay right here. Option 2, if you have a block, lift your pelvis. Take the block, slide it right at the back of your sacrum. So that's the flat bone, right? Just below your rib cage, but above your glutes, right? You can stay right here and just let everything melt and be nice and supported. You can also use a bolster, a pillow, or textbooks, right? And just give yourself 8 full rounds of breath right here. Notice your thoughts, right? Are they taking you anywhere? And if they are, if you kind of lost the present moment, if you've left this space, just come right back. So now, final pose of your flow. You have options. If you want to take a waterfall, all you're going to do is hug your knees into your belly and lift your legs up towards the ceiling. You can point and flex your toes here, roll out your ankles. Option number 2, if you feel like you want something a little bit more, I would say, relaxing and restorative, you're going to lift your pelvis, slide the block out, and you're going to come to put your legs up the wall. So you're going to slide over to the wall. Lauren's showing you the waterfall right now, so she's going to choose to stay there. If you want, again, something a little bit more supportive, come to the wall, bring your hip to the wall, lift your legs up, and then you're going to lower your torso down. So it's a little bit more supportive, a little bit more restorative. A lot of my clients absolutely love this pose. They call it dessert. So go ahead, allow your torso, your upper body to melt towards the ground. And let your body do what it needs to do right here. Right, taking all that oxygenated blood we just created and sending it all around our circulatory system. If you're in the waterfall and you want to come out, bend your knees, place the soles of your feet on the mat, lift your pelvis and slide the block out. If you're in your legs up the wall, bend your knees, place the soles of your feet on the wall, come to your side, and then come right back to the mat. Here we go. Final pose. We're going to close it out. Hug your knees into your belly. Give yourself a little squeeze. Just neutralize out the back of your pelvis. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, settle in for Shavasana, final rest. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Option here, if you want to feel energized, flip your palms towards the ceiling. If you want to feel grounded, flip your palms towards your mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, melts towards the ground. Final rest. Now, the beautiful thing about having a video is that it's your choice. If Shavasana feels so good for you right now, you can stay. If you're ready to make your way out, bend your knees, place the soles of your feet on the mat, roll to your right side for fetal posture, using your arm as a pillow for a moment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly start to come up, and we'll meet in a seated posture. Thank you all so much for joining myself and Lauren for Yoga Flow for back pain. If you had as much fun as we did, then make sure you take a moment to check out the show notes below. Click the link and join our membership so we can spend a little bit of extra time together. Until we meet again, happy watching.